Hello my diggers! How I make up like diggers. Now everybody who will watch me will be diggers. And how you can see, I put my gold shadows and I have red here and my tweet, so it's mean what? Right, that we will continue with you discuss about dragons. And if you haven't seen my first analysis of the book, my first review of the book about that dragon, so I would put somewhere here link and you can click and see it before when we move to the second book. And it's like Iron Flame. Those people who seen my first review about first book, First Win, that people know that I was pretty disappointed of that book, and if I have chance, I wouldn't bought this another second book and wouldn't continue to read this book series. But since I was bought two books right away, so I have no choice. I need like read this like second, and of course two reviews of this book. My expectation of this book was pretty low because of course I did some research and I was watched some comments. Mostly comments was said that it's like wasting time and it's pretty bad and weak book compared with a first one. So how you can understand, my expectation was pretty low.
Is it worth it? Oh yeah, it's worth it. If you're strong enough.
But come on guys, that's like really cool book. This book you find much more battles, much more sex, much more interesting characters, much more relationship interesting, what you can discuss and think about this. It's much more emotional, like for me. Sex, have I told you about sex already or not? It's like much more interesting sex you can find here. Like in Force Win it was only one, I think, yeah, they have only one time sex, and it was like pretty poor, pretty bad. Here at least like you can see variation of this, so that's already what is cool, right? Battles, it's interesting emotional battles here. It's like interesting characters here, like every character has their own personality, what is like interesting. It's like not like what you annoying of somebody and just like why you do this, why you don't do this, like why you in general in this book, right? Like no, actually it would be like one character when I just like for what. When I will talk it with the spoilers, so these people who always watching me, they know that it would be like first part with no spoilers and second when it with spoilers. So yes, I don't know about Onyx, I haven't read it yet, but Iron Flame is like it's worse to suffering against of the force win, because honestly I was suffering. I that other makes them grow, and you already can see that they like take more responsibility of their actions, of their thoughts, of their decisions. They're already not like that teenager how they was in the first book, because I think in the first book it's like they were like really like a children, like for me. Okay, and many of their actions was doesn't make sense for me. But on this book, you would for sure would see that they grow and it's like different and it's more interesting and it's more entertainment. So if you are thinking, especially after Force Win, especially if you don't like Force Win, how I didn't like Force Win, so probably for sure this book would be for you, because it's different. It's kind of the same. It's continues the story, of course, and everything, but it's like more actions, more emotional. So if you adapt to buy this book or not to buy, actually look how it's beautiful cover, right? And it's like still a huge book. So 600 pages after fourth win. When I see this 600 pages, I just like, no, I couldn't do it. It's so much pages, and for these dragons, I don't want. But it was like actually pretty fast, especially of course like that has like some theology, some discussion what is like for me like doesn't make so much sense, but mostly what is in this book it's was pretty good, like really good. I was really enjoy. So if you're thinking to buy or not to buy, to continue to give this author one more chance, how I was thought like, so definitely yes. I don't know about Onyx, but this one so far I can advise you, and definitely you have to buy it and read. And if you would enjoy the same like me, put your comments. If you wouldn't enjoy, put your comments. But if you have seen another comments, reviews with like a lot of people hate this book, I really don't understand why. But if you read this book and hate it, please continue to watch my video, and we will discuss this book, and maybe you would change your opinion about this. I really hope that you will change this opinion, because that's actually much more deeper book than first one. So I would put to this like book probably 4.4. Yes, I know, I don't put like 4 or 3, I exactly like right 4.4 I put. And yeah, if you like fantasy and love stories, if you like battles, if you like some motivation maybe books, some psychology book, you would find in this book a little bit of everything. I think it's almost in every book you can find a little bit of everything, right? But on this book for sure you can. And if you couldn't, just continue watch my video and I will help you with this. At least I try. So yeah, like definitely buy and continue to read this author. Now it's my favorite part of the video. It's like a talk with the spoilers, right? So what what it just like was for me, it's just like I really bad with the names. Like I'm really bad. I mean like I even sometimes can't remember how it's like book called, right? So and in this book it's like plenty of the names. As Violet said, I don't want to remember their names, and just like I don't remember their names too. And when it's like some character, it's like a pair and a pair and a pair in this book, and you just memorize her name, and suddenly she's dying, and just oh no, I only memorize her name. For what you die if I only memorize your name? I don't know, maybe like somebody like the same like me, when it's like many characters and you try to concentrate on the main characters and just don't remember other names, and suddenly you memorize and they die, and just like okay, for what? But let's talk about marks, what I put. So first my mark. Love doesn't even have the decency to die. It just transforms into just misery. That's what this ache is my chest is misery. Is it true or no? I agree or no? Put comments. Okay, so is it love die or it's never would die? You know, I would say that patience is for sure die pretty fast. But love, I think when you love person like really long time, really deep, it's always with you. It can be, I believe that it came to the hate, right? Like we all know that like from the love to the hate, it's only one step. So, and love and hate, it's like both pretty strong emotionals. I would say that I'm agree in some ways that like love, it would be like never die, but it can be transformed to some another emotional, but that other emotional, they would be in general like more pale to be, but I think like if you love some person, you would be no matter how much time you would be apart, if it's like long time love and if it's like was really strong bonds with each other, so I would say that it would be forever with you. You would forever feel some emotional to that person. Like can be like this like misery or like hate or some another emotion turn to the love? I think yes, because you already have emotion. It's not that like you look at the person and just like I don't care about him, like who is this person, right? No, you know this person, you already before had emotional about him and you still have emotional anyway. So how it's in this book, like she was, they were like again love each other, right? And the love became stronger and stronger, but again it's like became stronger and stronger. I so love like how it's in this book, they shows like really strong emotional, and I know that many girls, they just like, oh, I want the same. Like you wouldn't have the same because you don't have these challenges in your life all the time, because they every time like on the border with death, and every time they are fighting to live. And when you all the time fighting to the life, you are this like emotionals, all emotions what you feel, they would feel much more stronger and much more sharper. In our calm life, it's like what is turned to the routine, right? And what we are doing, we usually go into the dates, we just like have time together, that like became like our feelings more stronger to each other, right? Because it's like how we are, our emotion in the time became more and more pale. But like on the books like this, and like all these types of books, you can see all the strong love because of the all the time has these critical moments, right? It became stronger and stronger. How can I want someone who refused to tell me his whole truth, who makes a game out of it with his ridiculous ask me anything act? And next is like in the few more pages. Maybe Xaden is right. If I can't lie, all my friends would be safer if I kept the distance, right? It's like it's like what it was for me really annoying in this book. It's like two topics. It's like secrets, because it's a whole book about these dumb secrets. Like really, it's like everybody keeps secrets from everybody, and it's like these secrets who is like eventually they would find out about this. It's not like secrets what you can like to hold your life and nobody find out. No, like they eventually would find out about this. I can keep a secret good. You got my mind on your body and your body on my mind. Gotta take how she is blaming Satan that he couldn't give her whole truth. I mean, if to think like, is everybody give whole truth to the another any person? No, we all have some secrets what we not share with others. Like it's like our personal secrets, right? And in this, it was like kind of silly moments when she wants to know about this mission a lot. But come on, you have. I mean, it's like next to you the person who can read your mind, and afterwards it would be fail all operation of revolution, all this stuff. Like so, maybe you should really don't need about know this. No, I need because it will show me his love to me. No, it wasn't show his love to you. Not like all the secrets what he will give to you. No, it's not what his love shows. We allowed to keep our secrets. And in this book, Sutton is allowed to keep his secrets, and she was the same, like parallel with her friends. What she is couldn't talk openly with her friends, and afterwards, yeah, but she is my friend. I didn't sleep with her. With Sutton, I sleep. No, I mean, okay, yes, it's like different bonds, but it can be the same strong bonds, right? It can be the strong bonds with who you love, with who your family and friends, and they all want your respect. I mean, okay, it's like this book has plenty of secrets from each other, but like it's like if to look the secrets, they look different because like some secrets what you keep, some secrets what you tell about. It's like totally different information. Some information what you need to share, some information what you prefer to keep and you allow to this. For example, Xaden didn't talk with her about revolution because next to her is a person who can read her mind, right? It's like actually pretty logic. So and if she would be like more adult, I think she would be like understand it too, because on the book she is very intelligent, but not so much intelligent, with not so much experience how we have. And when she doesn't share her secrets with her friends, it was like mostly that like it's okay. I didn't understand in general this, like when it's like government has okay, they have these wars and they protect on their territory, but come on, it's like really dangerous stuff outside of your war. So maybe you don't need on the full power to help and fight with this dangerous situation, with this winnings, but maybe you still need to do some efforts so that they wouldn't be like stronger and stronger, and eventually in some way to come to your territory. If this high intelligent violet understood that like eventually it would be a war, so probably you need to say to your friends and they would be prepared for this, right? So it's better to share the secrets with your friends. Eventually she did it and it turns everything good what is supposed to be. Like for what you need to friends if you not trust them, right? It's not my secret, it's his secret. No, it's your secret too, and it's his secret. It's like every secret, if it's like touching other people who it's touching, that your secret can just share, right? And whole book sudden to violet. I love you, I want to protect, I want to, that you would be safe. But what she was wanted to find out of him, it's mostly like everything and revolution, right? And he will start from the revolution. Maybe you should start from the some personal secrets, what is very important to your girlfriend, that she wouldn't be like in this stupid situation and feel jealous, angry, and all this stuff. If you know, if you read the book, you for sure remember this moment. Violet was with his ex-girlfriend Kat, and Kat started saying that they have engagement with each other and they like how they sleep with each other and all this information. And information is very important because it can protect a person who you love. For example, he could explain like, okay, there's like Kat, my ex-girlfriend, we didn't have engagement, but it was like political, this like alliance between each other. Yes, we were sleeping together, but like this, like just like give as much as you can information to him that afterwards this ex-girlfriend couldn't like have so much power over her and don't make Violet so much miserable, right? And that's what it's supposed to be. I love you, I protect you, and I care about you. Not like that, like, oh, it's actually like that's interesting on some moments that they all the time, like if they have some arguing, some fighting, if they all the time fight with each other. Like, I mean, like, just like if you want, you can put in comments if you're angry on your partner, did you fuck with him or you just discuss? I know that like some people, for them it's work this, and probably for this couple it's work too, but they fuck with each other and afterwards they are as for discuss that like it's not like any solution, like it's not that they open with each other and find some solution. And this character in this book who is supposed to be strong and protect her and care about her, but he doesn't do it. he need like to, like, I'm for that like men deal with their ex-girlfriends, not like present girlfriend deal with ex-girlfriend, but like men supposed to do. And if he's really care, it's not like, because we all know that better probably go to fight with a drug that's like with ex-girlfriend, because they usually like sly, angry, and everything. So first what is sudden, he's supposed to talk with his ex-girlfriend and like do something that they wouldn't be like fight with the Violet all the time, and that Violet wouldn't be dangerous because I want to protect her. Or, but it's my ex-girlfriend, you need to deal with her. Oh, Violet, I love you so much. I want to protect you. And no, don't go this, go there. No, don't stay here. But maybe you just like give her this information that she would really understand the situation, and she is other person, she can like understand what she can do, but she already would have full information. Maybe you will just like up your butt and just like go and talk with your ex-girlfriend and give to her like this information, because it mostly was that like they even have no idea what's going on and like where it's like walk and everything, because he is keeping his stupid secrets. Eventually, like, it doesn't matter how you like keep your secrets, eventually other person find out about this. How is Violet find out about sudden secrets, but if he would tell her openly, like, and she would find out from him, she wouldn't be hurt so much, she would be feel protected, and she would know how to deal with the situation. But he keeps the secrets, and he is hurting her every time because he was keep the secrets. I mean, like, it's not that he is a close person. No, it's not this, because he was like talk about revolution, but maybe, and this like moment, what is like was for me like kind of stupid moment when he just like, why you didn't ask? Why you didn't right question ask me? That is what's called manipulation, actually. Red flag, girls, it's red flag. Why you didn't ask me? It's like how he is think it's supposed to be. Like, for example, like they have sex, she see his body and these scars in the body, and she just like, oh, sudden, oh, my love, I said not my mother put these scars on your body. Maybe it's my mother. Like, I mean, like, he is, imagine like this, that she would ask a right question or what? Or maybe like he just like, yes, I have a deal with your mother that I will protect you, but afterwards my feeling is changed. No, another, like, for me, annoying topic, it was the death of Liam. If you remember, Sudden was asked his friend Liam that he need protect Violet from the everything, and he was protected, and eventually he was killed. He was die. And Violet started to feel guilty, and from the whole book she was feel guilty. I didn't quite understand why she was feel guilty of the person who is adult person, and he is do his decision by himself. Right? Another annoying moment for me, okay, probably it was annoying book for me. I mean, like, okay, I enjoyed this book, but it was like actually many annoying moments, like for me, because it's like this, like her all the time sacrifice herself of other people. Okay, we all love people around ourselves and we can sacrifice, but also we need to understand that we not responsible of the action, of the thoughts, of the words of other people. We can be all the time help them and protect them and everything, because that's the part of the growing part of the to be adults, that you do decision by yourself, that you try to find solution by yourself. That's what is really important in our adult life, and especially in this book where it's like dragons, where it's like a lot of this dangerous moment, like that's like why they're this pretty tough has school right? That they knew that they need to be responsible of each other, because she is spread her sacrifice for each people, every people around her, and I think it's a little bit wrong. How I like to say that we are doing everything what we can do, and to see how it would be like if it everything what we can do is like help the person, that's really good. If it's don't help, you would know that you did everything what you could. And about this Liam, we've seen that she was actually like in the first book, she was already saved his life, and she tried like on the end of the book to help to him, but of course she is not like God, and she couldn't like protect him from everything, and actually it's like his was mission to protect her, and he was pretty successful on this mission, right? Right. So we should be just like instead just like guilt, Violet, instead of just guilt herself, she is supposed to be like just like glad and thankful that she had this friend. It's like really good friend, and we need to be thankful and just like glad of all of this situation. That's it. But like all the time to feel guilty, like for what it would be changed in your life, how it would be influenced to your life, like in the good influence to your life, right? How? Okay, let's a little bit stop to critic so much and just talk about some more good stuff. I don't need his protection. I don't need him to carry me back to the dorms. I just want him. He's the only person I want to talk to about what happened on that mountain. And it was touching. This sentence was touched me because how I said before, we all other people. We in the many situation, we know how to deal with them. But what is most important in your life, that it would be just like person next to you. That he just would be like next to you, who is like support, who is like can hug you, who is can pet you, who can be just with you. And it's like so important. And just thinking that like if you see this video, of course, just like if it's like this person next to you, just like go, maybe like pause my video and just like go text or call to him and just say that you love him and appreciate him, because it's really important. Here's these words, and maybe you didn't say it so much, and maybe you don't think that it's matter to say it so much, but it is, because it doesn't matter how we grumpy, how we saying that we don't love when somebody say cutest words or do cutest stuff, like, but in general it's like what you feel kind of a little bit special. You feel that you feel and you know that this person is there next to you, and he supports you, and he is just this like warm spot, right? What it give you confidence to go and move the mountains, if I can say so. And that's very important, and I wish that all of us who watching this video would have this kind of person who would be just next to us, and we already would feel very confident and already would know that we can do absolutely everything just because this person next to us. Okay, and now we can return to our critique of this book, right? Another moment, what I think mostly of you would be agree with me, forward to mended the Jack Barlow. Barlow? Anyway, for what you need to mend him. What's the purpose? I understood that he is turned into this like dark wielder. And you try to like survive him, save him. For what? What's the goal of this? Like it's not this person who you have warm feelings. No, I mean like in general I understood that it's some supposed to be villains, that it would be more interesting to read, that it's supposed to be like this moments where it's like, oh no, oh no, it's like he's alive. I mean, I think afterwards, like, expected we would be wrecked like this, but it's like some of these moments you are, wow, that's really smart. But on this time it was like like, for what? For what? he it's like some villains is like what they do, like bad stuff, but you respect them, you are like even sometimes them. But somebody like who is extremely annoying and you understand that he already play his act on the first book, and that's enough for him. Even in the first book, I think I was in the when I did review of the first book, I think I was actually mentioned that he was like too long survive on that book because he is like how character, he already was empty to the book, to the end of that book he was empty and already not interesting, and you just like, was for what he was need on that book so long. But not, they decided to return him. And maybe you have some idea for what, and you can like put comments, explain me for what, because I have no idea. Because he is in this book is, he's not an interesting character. He is not strong, powerful, intelligent, strategic, tactic. Like, no, he just annoying little guy, little boy. That's it. He doesn't have some like this, like ability, something like what you just would be interesting. Like, most important that like this person would be bright and you would be interested of him. I wasn't interested, like personally I wasn't interested, and I didn't understood for what like they don't mandate people who was needed, who was deserved, who has like good dignity and everything, like was important ability. Why not them? But the person who is weak, who is not good, who is a pretty silly guy, who is coward and all this stuff. But maybe we need mandate this character, maybe we need mandate this Jack Barlow. For what? Oh my gosh. Unless we kill Violet and Xad, the people who is the strongest character. I mean, okay, we understand that it's like supposed to be in the book, right? That it would be interesting to read and blah blah blah. But I mean, like in general, it's like pretty ironic that they all try to kill the most powerful people who is can be the big deal in the future, especially in the war with Venians. But instead, this they like decided to mandate Jack Barlow. Logic. Just like logic. Hello.
Open the door! Do not let go!
Who are you? Is it logic? Right? Yeah, so for me at least it was like pretty strange move. Some evil people, maybe if they would have this like a extremely critic moment in their lives, they can like rethink about whole life and to be a better version than they was before. I mean, that's at least would be like logic and makes sense for me. I don't personally so much believe that people is changing, like we are changing, but like it's not so much, like in general, like we have root inside ourselves what is like never change. I thought that he would be like, after when he saved Violet, maybe he would be changed, or maybe he would be continue to be villain, but like in some interesting way. But instead he was turned to the Venin. Okay, but maybe it would be more interesting if to the Venin would be like guy who's torture her. What is his name? Forgot. Anyway, that's a guy who's torture her. Maybe it would be like interesting, yeah, because he's in general more powerful and he's adult, he has experience, so it would be like interesting that suddenly he became vegan, and then it would be much harder to them like to protect world or whatever. But okay, I just like have no idea, no sense. For me, it's like not so logic that the Jack Barrel was like meant for what. Another character is Dane. Dane, sweet Dane, right? I don't know what is you have feeling to that Dane, to the friend of the Violet. I have to him like pretty good feelings. Okay, he did mistakes. Who don't do mistakes? Like, okay, he took some information and gave to his father, but again, he didn't stole it. Okay, maybe he stole a little bit. Okay, maybe he stole a little bit this information, but he didn't know what he is doing, and he's this person who is always correct. And you just like sometimes need to understand that like some people they just like have certain stuff in themselves that would be always with them, and you need just like to think how to be friend. If you want to be friend, how to be friend, how to build relationship with this person if he has this some certain stuff, right? Like for example, then he is a correct guy, and he is like to do everything that it would be right. So you need like how she was on the end of the book when she is find out this how to raise words, that she didn't run to him, but she ran to his friend because she understood how he would be like deal in this situation, right? So it already was smart because what we seen, he is not a bad guy at all. He just like person who is do everything right. How it's like give to him like this like. This like paper of the rules, what you have to do, what you don't have to do. So he is just like following these rules, and it's okay. You just like I mean, like, yeah, I don't understand why there's so much against of him. I mean, okay, I understand like Sadu against him because he's jealous and everything, like, but Violet, who was like this, and it's not that she just like, okay, I don't want to like to be with him at all, like, and whatever, like, yeah, and it would be okay if you don't have feelings at all. But if you have some feeling about this person, if you have hate, if you have love, if you have like strong feeling about this person, so you need to deal with this. Because like in this book, for example, it's like her closest friend, and she was love him, afterwards she was hate him, so it's already means that she is care about him. So maybe she need just like to think through this situation and understand that he didn't want to harm her. He is just was following the rules. That's like how he is. That is like his personality. He is following the rules. That's it. And continue to be friends with him. Just like to understand this like his personality. That's it. Not just like all the suffering, how he is bad. Part of the secrets also, but I think it's like what is to talk about another character is Mira, sister of Violet, right? She has a sister, but she is, it's about Mira, but she is the only person in the world who absolutely unconditionally loves me. Brennan let me believe he was dead, would still let me believe it. Mom has never seen me as anything but a liability. Xaden, I can't even go there. Right, so Mira, her sister, one person who is always support in every chapter, every book, she is always support her no matter what, and she tried to tell her truth, but not like so much. Like, but okay, what if your sister, who is love you so much, suddenly would be like go to the front to and meet with Evanians, and she would have no idea who it is and how to deal with this. And you give your sister this like going to the dangers. Your lovely sister who loves you so much, except of all others people. I mean, like that is strange too, right? Like because if you love somebody, if somebody love and care of you, you want to protect them. And that's like what I'm saying about information. I think like this like video would be mostly talk about information and how it's like important in our life. So yeah, she is do the same like what is Xaden to do to her, make your sister vulnerable and not protected. A few more stuff what I wanted to talk about, it's like was this funny moment like for me, if you remember, there were like all squads, like all the like people from their team, they were like sitting together, and just like when Violet decided to share this like important information with her friends, her squad, instead of sharing like many information with people who she really care about and love, right? She decided to this like squad, like where she half love, half doesn't love. Anyway, logic is not here also. Anyway, so. And this like moment, it's like many times in this book, like this moment, we need to trust each other, and everybody keeps their weapons, right? Their weapons, right? Like trust with each other, but like prepare weapons, like for what? Last, what I wanted to talk with you about, it's where I almost cried. It's like where was died their mother, right? It was hard moment for me because I was in the whole book, and in the first book I was all the time feel sad about how her children was response to her. It was, I mean, I kind of understand them, and they couldn't see the situation from her perspective, because what she tried to do, she is trying to protect their children, her children. It was like from the beginning to see when she put Violet not to the scribe but to the writer, right? Because it's like also like dignity, it's like strong how they are and everything, how family is. And she was understood that like it's a pretty hard situation going to be in their country, and her children supposed to be strong that answer to the situation, because if they wouldn't be able to answer, they would be dead. How is Lilith, the mother of these 3 children, how it's like was from her perspective, and I kind of see it clear because she is a general. She had like a hard path to be a general for sure. She had like many dangerous stuff on her path, and she understood that like if to be alive, you have to be strong. That's what she tried to do to her children. She was like trying to protect, to keep in the this like country with the wars. And I mean, like, who would blame her? Who would blame person who is trying to protect? I mean, like, okay, the same like Xaden tried to protect you, and she just like, no, don't protect me, but I still love you. But when it's like mother try to protect, no, she is so bad. Like even from the first book when it's like Xaden. When they have this challenge, and Xaden just like, if you can do, you will do, if you couldn't, you will die. That's it. Like, and her mother did the same, but like, no, my mother is bad, she didn't understand me, but Xaden is understand me, Xaden is love me, but Xaden did the same. Like, mother tried to make you strong. Like all of them, she tried to make them strong, because if they would be soft, they wouldn't have a word on this like world, right? They couldn't, like, nobody would listen them. They wouldn't be feel strong. They wouldn't be like feel that they can control their destiny how they did. So everything, like all these 3 children of her, what they have because of their mother. Like, and I just like want that like you all would think about your parents, because we mostly time we think about this wrong, because mostly of our mothers, our fathers, like they if, like, you know, sometimes you just feel it. They love you, but they're like sometimes saying this like silly like stuff, or they like try to control you, or they like try to say something, and you're just like, oh no, it's so annoying. They don't understand why they all the time mess up with my life and blah blah blah. But mostly they just like see this way how to help you. That's it. They maybe they're wrong. Like maybe they can see like all situation what you have, all life what you have, but it's like their way how to say that they love you. It's like their way how they helping you, or they're actually thinking that they're helping you. Like it's like in this book, it's like really shows it, and it's like why you need to read this book only at least about this how it shows it, like because it's like how it's happened all the time in our life when we just thinking that like no, she is like against me. So, no, she like okay. This like Violet, Mira, and Brennan. All these children, they all like kind of childish behavior has, because it's not adult behavior when they can see like whole picture. Children, they have like only fragment and they see like, no, you are wrong. But if you look at the whole picture, you understand that like probably that person tried to do her best, and how she think that it would be better for you. And she actually was the most how Violet all the time like running like to the Dane, to the Xada, and just like enough to protect me. I'm an adult, I can do it, like I'm strong enough, like. But when it's like her mother say like you can do it, I believe in you, I'm confident that you can do. No, you don't love me, I hate you. Oh, please don't do like this, okay? Yes. So it was like for me pretty sad when I in the first book read about this, in the second book, and I'm happy that they after it show how it's like turned on everything, like how it's like mother was like how it's like mostly mothers will do, they will put life of the children a pair of their life. Mother how it's supposed to be like, how it's like mostly every mother, she is didn't ask her daughter like what she's thinking, what she is doing. She is like this Lilith, how it was in the whole book. She is just do what she thinks to protect her children. Don't ask them. If you have mothers, it's already a blessing. So please call to your mothers and say that you love her and you appreciate everything what she's doing. Believe me, everybody want to hear this. Everybody want to hear that somebody loves her, somebody care about her, somebody just next to her. That's really important. And conclusion, like always about this book. So how you seen? It's like, oh, just like look how it's cool on the lights, yeah? Yeah, pretty cool book actually. So how I would say, okay, maybe I would put to this book actually 4 or 3 and 5, 3 and 8. Yeah, probably 3 and 8 from the 5. Because it is entertainment, it's interesting in some moments, but also how you understood it, some annoying moments also. Like when you talk about this, you're more clear to see like how it is everything. So if you read first book, for sure you need to read second book, because you see how they like little bit grow, and it's like much more entertainment. I think like I haven't say about sex and battles so much, but I would say that like battles is more entertainment in these books. And sex is pretty good too. I like that it's like from the different variation, like he make pleasant for her and she make pleasant for him, and it's like it's spicy. So so if you are have an evening and soon come your partner, so you can prepare yourself to read this book, and I think when he would be back, you would be already happy to see him. So yeah, I like this, like many variation of the battles, many variation of the sex, and that's book what is like good to read. So I just hope that you would enjoy my video, enjoy this book, and I'm happy that you are following me. If you're not following me, just start follow. and put the likes, comments, feel free, don't be shy, and see you on the next time to read next book.